So hello people, this is Moscarblog. In front of me is BMW's brand new super SUV. This is the XM, a standalone M model, the first one since the BMW M1, and it's a big SUV, a 2.7 ton SUV, a V8 hybrid system powertrain with 653 horsepower combined, but there will also come an XM label red with like 750 horsepower, which will be even quicker than this one. Just look at it, it looks like a concept car. I think this car looks absolutely insane. Everyone was looking at this car when we were driving it, and it has some really special features like this grille. Look at it, it's lightened up, and we have the XM badge here in this black and gold. This seems like the highest level of an M badge ever. Look at it, XM, and it's black and gold, not this blue, red and stuff like. It's just black and gold. It's like a really high level they set for this car. This is a super SUV starting at 178,000 euros, which is way more than an X5M, and it's slower. Just look at these rims. They are absolutely super cool in my opinion, because they look like on a concept car. Especially the BMW badge here looks like on a concept car, and this whole thing has just such a presence to it. It's a really big car. I don't know what the target market is from BMW for this. This is not an Urus rival for me, like something like that. Rather, the X6M is an Urus rival. I see this as like a lifestyle choice, like for example the G-Class at Mercedes. It's also way slower than the GLE 63, everyone knows it, but people still buy the G63 because it has that lifestyle aspect to it, and I think this BMW XM has it as well. It has some superior styling, insane interior, like a really cool roof and stuff like this, and it's actually pretty fast, don't get me wrong, but it could be faster if you are branding it as an XM. This car has a 0 to 100 in 4.3 seconds, and it drives 270 kilometers per hour with the driver's package. So it's not the fastest X and it's not the fastest M, but it's still the XM. So people, moving on to the side of the BMW XM, it has a really special feature. It has this prism door handle. Can you see that? And that prism motif goes throughout the whole of the car. We have that in the trunk and on the roof as well. So they made some thoughts how to make it special. So we have this black lining here. This can be optional in gold. Some XMs have it in gold. And on the BMW XM label red, this is red, as well as the grille. So it's really extroverted. So people, the XM is the first ever BMW M hybrid. That makes it a standalone model till right now. The BMW M5 will also come with a hybrid train. But look at this, we can charge it here, and we have a WLTP range of 80 kilometers electric only. That's actually super good for a hybrid, for a sporty hybrid. So people, moving on to the back of this XM, which looks like an absolute concept car, like an alien. Also at the back we have 23-inch wheels and 315 section tires. Just look how small these tires look, these wheels, on this big thing. It's so massive. And we have a really interesting taillight. This thing is really three-dimensional. As you can see, it sticks out a lot. And I don't know if I like this taillight, but just look at it. It looks like on a concept car. The XM badge here, no BMW badge in the center. They made a little feature here with the BMW badges lasered in the glass here, which is supposed to remind us of the first BMW M1, which had the badges on the left and on the right. Just look at this black and gold XM badge here. It looks so super high quality. It's just such a statement, this badge. Look at the exhaust. First time on an M, I think. We have these exhausts. We don't have, so we have quad tailpipes, but we don't have them next to each other. We have them over each other, which is also really interesting. This thing just looks like a concept car. Just look at it. Just look at it here. The whole back just is, it looks like an unfinished product, like an alien. It's just so cool. I really like that BMW is doing stuff like this. You may not like them cars, you may not order one yourself, but it's cool that one manufacturer is doing something crazy like this and not sticking to their old designs. So people, this was the exterior, and let's now check out the inside of the BMW XM, because the inside is absolutely insane on the BMW XM. Let's jump inside. Whoa, we are now inside of the BMW XM here. Just look at it. It's such an awesome place to be here. It's not really different from an X5M, if I'm completely honest. But look at this steering wheel. We have this black chrome like on the M5 CS. I really love that. And it's everything here is leather or Alcantara. This is a super high quality interior. I just love it. The Bowers and Wilkins audio system, it sounds phenomenal. It's one of the greatest sound systems you will ever hear, and it's just so insane. So let's check out the center console. As you can see, we have something new here, which is the M hybrid button. And if we press the M hybrid button, we can either go to hybrid, electric, or e-control, which will save our battery, which are all pretty nice. We can drive like 80 kilometers electric in here, which it's really nice. So the matte carbon here, I love matte carbon. It gives it a super high quality finish. This gear lever, we know it. It's similar to the one in the M4. It's actually the same. We have these beautiful leather seats here, which are from the BMW M5. And they are now in the XM with an XM badge here in the head. And just look at the roof lining on the BMW XM. This beautiful prism design here. It's unbelievable how they even did that, and you can touch it and everything, and it's lighted. It's so cool. So people, let's now jump in the back and check out the XM from the back seat. So people, we are now at the back of the BMW XM. Just look at the roof lining. This is such a luxurious feeling in here. These tinted windows here, you can see nothing from the outside. If someone's in here, you will never be able to see him, even if you go close to the door. This is absolutely insane and a super high level of luxury. Like, look at the feeling you are getting here. No one is seeing you, like literally no one. And this roof here where we can also change the colors and stuff. And just look at the leather here. Look at the back leather here on the BMW XM. The leather goes like around to the door, so we have like a lounge and we can sit like sideways and talk to the passenger on the other side. And it's just so much luxury. I really love the back here. Even the look of it, not just the function of it, even the look of it is absolutely perfect. So people, enough talking. Let's take the XM out for a drive and see what it's capable to do. So people, let's now start driving the BMW XM, the first ever BMW M hybrid. And as you can see, we are in the electric only mode right now. Look, do you see the red line? The RPMs? There is 0 RPMs and this is full electric right now. Look at this. So people, we are currently driving fully electric. This car can drive 80 kilometers fully electric and up to 140 kilometers per hour. So you can also use it on the highway as an electric vehicle if you want to, which is absolutely cool in a car like that, in a sports hybrid, in the XM. Well, I'm still in the electric mode and I can rev this blue thing up to the top here. Look. Now the combustion engine kicked in because I did it too hard. If I press the M hybrid button here, I can go to electric and now it's fully electric. It will not switch on the combustion engine. Look at this. Fully on electric power, the 197 horsepower, full electric, which I'm doing right now. Look. Super cool. This is all electric. 80. This is so nice. I love this thing now because this is so good for a daily driver. If you just want to go to your work or stuff like that, you don't even have to use the petrol. This is the combustion engine now in the comfort mode. Everything is set to comfort, as you can see. It kicks in now because I've set the car, the M hybrid, to e-control, and now it will maintain the battery level. But if I switch it to hybrid, the car will decide itself when to use the electric and when to use the engine. And in the e-control, it will try to use the combustion as much as possible, so we recharge our battery or maintain our level at least. And the electric, obviously, it's fully electric, which is all super nice. Now it's completely electric, as you can see. The car has decided in the hybrid mode that it wants to go completely electric. Look, listen. 0 RPM as well. So the car decides itself. It's pretty intelligent, the system, and the car can decide itself. But in the e-control, as you will see now, the combustion engine will switch on immediately. So people, enough of the hybrid talk and stuff like that and the e-control. Let's put it into the M mode, everything Sport Plus, our steering, our braking, everything, and also our shifter. And let's see how this XM performs. The first thing I instantly notice is the sound. It's actually quite loud. Also from the outside. I've heard it from the outside. There is a clip if you want to see it. Wow, it's surprisingly fast, and the shifting, they've made that really aggressive. I think on purpose, so you have some fun here, like it gives you a kick in the neck. This thing actually moves, ladies and gentlemen. It's not so slow. It's really fast, actually. The 0 to 100, 4.3 seconds doesn't sound the fastest, especially in if you have 650 horsepower, but it still quite moves. That hybrid train gives us an instant boost. Here we can see it, the blue line. And then the engine kicks in as well with this 489 horsepower it has. Wow, wow, this is pretty good. This is actually moving pretty well, this car, ladies and gentlemen. So let's now give it a launch control and see how it will perform. So people, foot on the brake, foot on the gas. Launch control active, let's go. Oh! It's quite fast. And that was 100 already. Ah, ladies and gentlemen, this car is fast. Launch control active, let's go. Oh! It's quite fast. And that was 100 already. Ah, ladies and gentlemen, this car is fast. It's lovely to drive, completely honest right now with you. It doesn't feel that heavy. It's like 2.8 tons, but it still steers good, it goes good. It's actually quite fast. Like of course I expected it to be fast, but it exceeded my expectations, to be honest. It's like faster than I expected it to be. And it's actually quite fun to drive it as well. There's just one thing about the XM. It's always stiff, also in the comfort mode. Look at this, but now we're in Sport Plus. But still, also in the comfort mode, this thing was really stiff. And it's just a little bit too stiff for a big 2.7 ton hybrid SUV that this thing is. It's just a little bit too stiff for my liking. To a lot of people, did you hear the pops and bangs? A lot of people have said that, and yeah, I can confirm it. It's just a little too stiff. It's completely fine, completely doable, but it's not like an X7 or let's even say GLS Maybach level of comfort. It's not that. It's really an M suspension, and I don't know if you want that in this car, in a big SUV. But on the other hand, this is the XM, the first only M model after the M1, and obviously you want that to have as much M as possible. Now we're testing the brakes here. They are doing a great job considering the weight of this massive thing. The brakes are doing a superb job. I'm really convinced about this car. So people, let's give the XM full throttle from like 2,500 RPMs. It kicked down and the hybrid is doing a perfect job. This thing moves, ladies and gentlemen. It moves better than you would think it would move. And I really like that about the XM. It surprised me with its performance actually, not being so bad as expected. It's actually a fast car. And especially because I'm sitting in so much luxury. It's a complete luxury interior. The only thing that it's like really sporty about it is of course the steering wheel and the stiffness. But other than that, this is the perfect combination of luxury and sport. So like they said in the name, the X, like the luxury SUV, the X and the M. This is, I like it. I just like this concept a lot. And now imagine what the XM label red will be like, with like 100 horsepower more. And I think this will have the extra power this thing here is missing to be a true super SUV. And I can't wait to review the label red of the XM. That will be really interesting. But it's also more expensive. It's around 200,000 euros. But I think it's worth it. If you are going for it anyways, you might as well put the extra 15-20k on top to get the label red and have that 100 horsepower more and that nice interior with the black and red seats on the inside. Let's give the XM full throttle again from like third gear. Oh no, it will kick down from second. There it is. Bam! It's so fast, ladies and gentlemen. And the brakes, look at this. Bah! there's a lot of G-forces on that beautiful steel brake. And the shifts are so aggressive, in the most aggressive shifting mode, of course. Now if I'm at the stage 1, look. Of course it's super smooth again. So of course that's like a little artificial and stuff to make you have more fun. But you will have more fun. I like it that way. Yeah, it's super nice. So people, tell me, what's your opinion about the XM? Is it just an ugly hippo? Is it a useless car because an X5M looks better and is faster in some people's opinion? Or is it something cool, a statement, a new look? It's just, it doesn't really care about the performance. It's about the whole experience of the car, that roof, the experience, that the luxury, the looks of it. What do you think about the XM? Let me know in the comments. So people, I think we've seen enough of the BMW XM to go into a final verdict now. So after spending quite some time behind the wheel of the XM, I came to the conclusion that this thing is an absolute cool thing to add to the BMW lineup. It looks like a concept car, it's a hybrid, it's a big SUV, the world is asking for big SUVs, but it's slower than the X5M and it's also more expensive. For me personally, I would wait for the XM label red and get the 750 horsepower variant. And for this normal one, I wouldn't get it. But you could say that the XM is a car like the G63 that people still will love and buy because of the way it looks and what it makes them feel like. Thanks for watching.